What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new LEGO Star Wars news video. And today, I'm going to show you guys all of the official set images for the new LEGO Star Wars sets that are releasing on January 1st, 2026. So I'm late on this because these sets have been officially revealed since like 2 weeks ago, since I was taking a break from posting, but now I'm back making more videos right here. So these are all the sets for Star Wars that are coming out on January 1st, 2026, and I am going to show you guys each picture of the sets that are releasing next year for the lineup itself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So first up, here we have one of the 18 plus sets right here. So this is set 75440. This is the AT-AT or the AT-AT, the micro scale one. It ages 18 plus, as 525 pieces, and this is going to be an $85 set, which is really ridiculous. I mean, this set has 525 pieces for $85. This is ridiculous. I mean, they should have gone with a $60 or $70 price tag, because $85 is ridiculous and awful as hell. But this is a pretty cool set right here. I love the diorama look for the micro scale AT-AT or the AT-AT. So I love the build for the head right here with the missile launchers or just the blasters on the front right there. And I love that transparent red piece to represent like the visor right here. And I love the legs for it, since I believe those are like stickers or printed pieces. Since I love like the joint pieces right there, which is pretty nice. And I noticed that it's like one of the Ninjago mech joint pieces for like the front left leg of the AT-AT itself. And I love how they added the mini or like the micro scale look of the snow speeder right here, which is pretty nice. So I loved how they added the hovering piece from the Marvel sets to make it fly around, to like use that net to like go around in circles and knock it down, just like how that happened in episode 5, which is pretty nice. I love the little plaque that says LEGO Star Wars AT-AT or AT-AT, whatever you want to call it. But still, this looks pretty good, but the price sucks. I mean, I can't believe it. $85, that's just awful, man. I mean, it's better we wait until this set goes on sale, because that's a better way to do it, since I'm not a fan of that price, since I'm not liking how Lego is being too like cheesed up or just being greedy with their prices for all the new sets, because how high they are. But I like how they make the prices that does make a lot of sense, because for the $85 price range for this set doesn't make any sense, because it has 525 freaking pieces, for God's sake. But still, this is a pretty amazing set, and I totally dig the look for the AT-AT itself. Here we have another 18 plus micro scale set right here. This is another ship. So this is set 75441. This is the Venator class attack cruiser. It ages 18 plus at 643 pieces, and this set will be $80 right here. But $80 is a bit too much, since this should have been, like I said, for the AT-AT, this should be like a $60 or a $70 set. Well, maybe $70, since this set has 643 pieces. Well, I'm assuming $60 would be 100% better than 80. But I love the build for the Venator itself, since I don't have like the mini scale, well, not mini scale, mini figure scale version of it from the past is what I meant to say. But this looks pretty cool. So I love the gray, the red color scheme, since I love like the red stripes on the left side of the ship, which is pretty nice. I love the bucket handles to represent like the mini blasters, which is pretty clever. I love the little logos on the left and right side of the ship itself. This is like the Republic logos, which you can see right here. And I love how they use that red Nexonite piece right there on top of the ship. I just thought that looks pretty cool. And I love the stand that's pretty nice, and we have a printed plaque that says LEGO Star Wars Venator class attack cruiser. So this is still based off the Clone Wars, since I love the Clone Wars from the Star Wars franchise. It has been like one of the best things from the franchise itself. And yeah, I totally dig everything else. I love how they use like the barrel pieces in dark gray to represent like the engines for the Venator itself. I'll see if I can probably get this, but $80 is just a bit too much. It's not a good price for a 643 piece 18 plus set. This should be like a $60 set to like make it 100% better, because yeah, the price is not so good. Some of them are good, some aren't, because they don't make sense in my opinion, but the Venator is still pretty good since I love how nice and colorful it really is, and I totally dig everything else with all its glory for the way it turns out. Next up we have set 75452. This is the buildable BB-8 set, the new one this time. It ages 10 plus, as 569 pieces, and this set will be $90. I mean, really? $90 for this set? Come on, LEGO. Why are you so greedy and or just cheesed up with the prices for these sets? Oh my god. But I love the buildable BB-8. This is the new one since I missed out on the previous buildable BB-8 from 2017. And it is pretty nice that we are getting like some of the old like sequel sets from the old trilogy, since yesterday The Force Awakens just turned 10 years old right here. So yeah, I love the build for it since I love how it doesn't show way too many studs like the old one did. But I love the nice look for the head right here, since I heard like some people are getting like some hate for this set, well, even though the price is pretty bad. But still, I totally did like the color scheme right here. I love the white, the orange, the silver, and I love the build for the head right there. And I love how you can recreate that thumbs up look with that little torch piece that you can't access like the front part. You can open up that dish piece and get that torch out to recreate that thumbs up look that he did before. If we do get a little stand right here for him, we have the mini figure scale version of BB-8. I think it's been a while since we've gotten a minifigure scale BB-8, in my opinion, that I'm assuming. But I love the plaque that has the information for BB-8, since there's his name, the Star Wars logo, there he is. And yeah, it does look pretty good on the plaque itself. I still have the buildable characters, but $90 for this is just terrible. This should have been like a $70 or mostly a $50 set, because it has 569 pieces, because $50 is so much better than $90. I mean, $90 doesn't make any freaking sense because it doesn't match up with the price tag. I mean, not price tag, the piece count is what I meant to say. But I still dig everything else. It is pretty cute, in my opinion. I'll see if I could get this. Well, I'll just wait until this set goes on sale so I can save my cash. But still, it is pretty nice and solid for the way it is. Next up, we have some Mandalorian sets. So this one is an exciting set right here. This is set 75437. This is Cobb Vanth's Speeder. It ages 7 plus, has 207 pieces and 2 minifigures. And this set will cost $35, which is not so good after all. I mean, this set should have been like a $15 or $20 set, because that would have been better. One of those prices could have been better than $35, but this is so cool. I'm so surprised and happy that we're finally getting a Cobb Vanth minifigure. He looks so good. They really know everything for the character. The hairpiece, the face print, the torso printing, the hip printing, leg printing, and even the arm printing looks nice. I love how they know like the detailing for Boba Fett's armor, and we had that Boba Fett's helmet for him. I love the little pistol that he comes with. And yeah, I can't believe it. Our first ever Cobb Vanth minifigure in a Star Wars set. I'm so happy that LEGO is making this officially come true. And the coolest part is that they added the live action Cad Bane minifigures. So I know it's been a while since we've gotten a Cad Bane minifigure, since in 2022 from the Justifier set that is based off of the first season of The Bad Batch, but I didn't get that set, but I wanted to because I never owned any of the previous Cad Bane minifigures from the Star Wars theme in my entire life for all these years. But hopefully when this set is not on back order at LEGO Shop at home, or hopefully it's not out of stock on January the 1st when I go to the LEGO store in person, I wanted to get my hands on him as well as Cobb. So I love how they know the toe leg, hip, torso, arm, and face printing for Cad Bane. I love his fedora, the two blasters, and the face printing looks nice. I love the little tubes that he has right there, the breathing tubes. It looks so dang good. I am so impressed right here. And the speeder for Cop Vet is a little oversized, but I totally like it since I love how colorful it really is. And I notice we have the blue milk on the little driver's seat right there. I love the red bricks and pieces as well as the yellow pieces right there. We have the engine and also everything else. It looks so good. I can't wait to get my hands on this set right here, but I still wish they could trim the price down because $35 isn't worth it because it has 207 pieces, but this is still an exciting set. Next up, we have a Mandalorian set. So this is set 75436, the Mandalorian and Grogu's speeder bike. It ages 6 plus, has 58 pieces, and this is going to be a $10 set. So I'm happy that LEGO is bringing back some of the classical $10 sets, just like how they're doing with Marvel. But this is pretty nice. Well, even though we've already gotten the Mandalorian and Grogu like a bunch of times, so I feel like this is like based off of the first or second season, not the brand new movie that's coming out next year in May. But we are getting some sets based off of the new movie, like on May the 4th Be With You weekend. So Mando's the same, so we have that different look for his helmet right there. Same torso, hip, leg, and arm printing. And Grogu's the same one. I don't have anything else to say about them, but they're still cool figures. But the speeder bike looks pretty nice and solid, so it is a pretty cute build. I love how you can add Grogu on that little saddle right there. And there is one space for Mando that you can put him on there with or without his blaster. But I love the color scheme for it with the light and dark gray pieces, and also like the light and dark tan colors, which is pretty nice for the way it is. And yeah, this is a nice little $10 set. Well, I could get this because I still have the Mandalorian season. Well, only the first and second season. The third season was absolute crap in my opinion, but I still love the show to death. But I'm still giving the new movie a shot right there. Well, maybe this is based off of the new movie. Well, mostly I'm assuming this is based off of the first or second season. But it would be nice if they gave us Mando's first suit right before he had the Beskar armor from the UCS Razor Crest set, so we could get our hands on it in a cheaper way. But this is still a nice little cheap set. Next up, we have a brand new Battle Pack set. This is set 75449, the Siege of Mandalore Battle Pack. It ages 6 plus, as 116 pieces, 4 minifigures, and this will be a $23 set. So $23 is a bit pricey, but this should have been like a $15 or a $20 set. But I love how this is based off of the like final season of the Clone Wars right here. So we do get the 332nd Clone Troopers, which is like the Ahsoka Troopers right there. So nothing too special. They are the same ones. We haven't gotten those in a while. But we do get the Mandalorian Super Commando minifigures for the first time. So we have one as a male and one as a female. So they are pretty nice. I love the torso, leg, toe, and also the helmet design for the printing right there. I love how they gave the male one with the shield and the blaster, and the other one just the two blasters. So we do get like a little like barricade area for the 332nd Clone Troopers right there with the stud shooter. So it is a pretty solid build right there. But I love the little speeder for the Mandalorian Super Commando figure. So I love the like Gatling gun for the stud shooter. I love the build for the speeder itself with the visor right there, the glass window right there, and also everything else looks pretty nice right here. So maybe people are gonna buy this for the Mandalorian Super Commando figures. I love the little crate for the stud shooters right there, and also everything else looks awesome for the set itself. But I still wish they could trim the price down, since $23 is a bit too much, since this is a 116 piece set, but still it is pretty awesome. Next up, we have a new mech set. This is a 75448. This is the Clone Shock Trooper mech. It ages 6 plus, has 151 pieces, the same prices as the Marvel sets. This is going to be a $15 set right here. So we do get another Clone Shock Trooper once again, since I don't have any of those figures, since I would love to add one in my collection. So we have the same look for the toes, leg, hip, and torso printing, and same design for the helmet. Looks pretty good. I love the blaster for him, and the mech looks pretty nice and solid for the way it is, since it Looks pretty nice with that candy cane vibe. To me, in my opinion, I love the build for the fingers right there. I love the brick belt blaster for it, since I love the chest design, which is like a printed piece. And I love the shoulders right here, and the legs look pretty good with the mech joint pieces from Ninjago and whites, and same thing for the arms for the build itself. And I totally dig the feet for the build of the mech, and you can't store like the blaster on the back of the mech for the shock trooper right there, since he has to like store him inside the mech. So yeah, that looks pretty nice, since I never gotten any of the Star Wars mechs before, but I could pick this one up. Mostly I never had like the clone shock trooper in my collection, but I would love to add him into my collection. But at least this is a pretty solid mech for a $15 set. Here's the final set of the wave. So this is another Mandalorian set. This is set 75443, Grogu's Homestand. It ages 4+. This is a little junior set, and it has 170 pieces, and this is going to be a $20 set. So I'm not the biggest fan of this set at all. Well, even though this is made for younger kids, but I just bought a buildable Grogu set this year in January, so I don't need to like buy another one. But at least $20 is a little too much. This should be like a $15 or $10 set. So we do get a brick build Grogu again. So it is a cute build, but the face creeps me out just a bit, since the smile looks a little weird in my opinion. But at least it's fine with the ears and everything, since they use the lead pieces to represent his ears. But the face, I'm not a fan of it. It's just creeping me out just a bit. I love how they use the big fig hands in that sand green color to match up his skin tone. And we do get to those macaron pieces. We have a little like catapult, a little like stove area with the marshmallow with those purple or pink tentacles with the leaves right there. And we do get a small version of that blue frog right there. So yeah, this is a fine set. It's a 4+ junior set. Well, this is made for younger kids, but this is not something for me. And I did say I already purchased that new buildable Grogu set with the hover prep this past January, so there is no need for me to get another one. And I love how they like use that build for that marshmallow on the stick. And I love that little pot area with the fireplace with the tentacles sticking out. The catapult is pretty solid for the way it is. This is like for the blue frog that Grogu is using the Force on, but still everything in this set is still fine for the way it is. So there you guys have it. These are all of the new LEGO Star Wars January 2026 sets. So these sets are still pretty nice for the way they are, but the prices for some of them are just terrible. Since I still wish they can make the prices like go down just a smidge right here, since I am not a fan how LEGO is being too greedy with the freaking prices. But still, at least I'm interested in some of the sets, especially the Cobb Vanth set, the Mando speeder bike set, and also like I'll probably get the new BB-8 set. And I won't miss out on the 4+ Grogu set, because I already bought the buildable one for this year, because this one doesn't interest me at all. It gives me the creeps just a bit with that face print. But yeah, everything else for the wave is still pretty solid for the way it is, but the prices could have been better, since I hate when they are a bit expensive. But still, at least this is a pretty neat wave, but I will pick some of these sets up and review them here on the channel next year for the lineup itself. So I don't have anything else to say about this wave, but at least it's pretty solid for the way it is. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the C button, and don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. So tell me in the comments what you guys think about this wave for the lineup. I'll see you later.